Hello everybody, welcome back to another version of Walt's Weekly Update. I hope you've had a fantastic week. We have had an amazing week here in Las Vegas. The weather's been great. We're getting that like 65, between 65 and 70 in the daytimes, and then of course we're getting a little chilly at night, down in the 40s. But overall, it's shaped up to be great days, and we're just loving life out here. So what are we going to talk about this week? Well, I feel like it's time to talk about the real estate market a little bit more. Now that we've got the election behind us, we've got some more projections coming out, and I just got through in the last couple days going through the projection. The chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, his name is Lawrence Yun, and he's being pretty bullish on the real estate market. He's actually projecting an overall increase in sales over the next 2 years, and an increase in pricing, although much smaller than we've seen in the past. But he's actually predicting, that things are going to be very strong, and I also feel this way. So even before this report came out, I felt like once we could get through this election period and get things rolling again, that we're going to move into a strong housing market. I do think, though, here in Las Vegas, and I think probably everywhere, but I mean specifically because my knowledge base is Las Vegas, I do think we're going to see pricing go down before it goes back up. We're a little stagnant right now. The market's moving very slowly. Prices haven't really budged, but the market is a little slow. And people are getting tired of sitting on the properties. I think that the buyers are getting fatigued. They've been waiting for these interest rates to come down, and they're not coming down. That's another thing that the NAR's economist said, is he projects interest rates to fall somewhere between where they are now and 6% over the next 2 years. No mention of it going into 5%. We were always kind of hoping on, to get around 5.5%. Maybe we will. Don't know, though. Don't know what's going to happen with that. That's all up in the air. So with the buyers getting burnout because they've been waiting and nothing's happening, I think we're going to have to start seeing some price reductions to get these houses moving and to get things rolling in the market. Right now, I just got back from meeting with some out-of-state buyers. We toured some properties. And I think, we talked about all the aspects of the market. I think the time to strike is now or within the next few months. I think if we roll into next year and things change and the market picks up and it starts rolling, you're going to see those prices climbing up again. So that's kind of where I think we're at. I think we're headed in the right direction as far as a strong real estate market activity. I think that people have been sitting on these 2 and 3% interest rate mortgages are, they're getting antsy too. Like they just didn't want to buy a house because they don't want to pay a higher rate, but yet they want to move. Maybe they need a different house. Maybe it's a bigger house, smaller house, whatever. And finally, it's just going to come to decide, look, you got to just do it, right? So at some point, everything ticks off. So I just wanted to throw that out there this week. I think there's going to be some great opportunities over the next several months. From the buyer's standpoint. As a seller, I think it's time to gear up too for what's coming ahead. I think it's going to be a strong year. I think it's going to be a strong couple years. So that said, who knows, right? Barring any natural, disasters or whatever could happen. But those things are always variables, and they always have to be, tossed in there somewhere. But that's the way I see it right now. If you want to discuss it, if you have a different take, I would love to hear your take on it too. Get a hold of me, contact me. Let's have a discussion. I'd love to learn your views and share what I feel is going on here in Vegas as well. We've also had some other exciting news come out about some new projects in Vegas, but I don't want to go overboard on this video, so we'll touch that next time. Everybody have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you again real soon. Cheers.